Hey, what's up, everybody? This is just a video response to Psychopath TV. Their their video about the Nightmare on Elm Street 2010 teaser trailer. Just giving my thoughts on what I think of it, what I think the movie's gonna be like. I think the movie's gonna be pretty good. I mean, the teaser trailer is just it doesn't really show much. It's very vague, like Jay the Stingray said. I'll go ahead and tell you guys. I've seen Jay Stingray's thoughts on this, of course, Psychopaths TV, Shibley 182, Ryan 1988. I think that's all. Pretty sure that's all. But yeah. So if I'm repeating anything that they've already said, sorry. But I mean, you know. All right. So I guess we'll just go ahead and start out. I like how they're doing the backstory. The first one didn't really have that much of a backstory, so I'm really happy to see how they're gonna elaborate on that backstory. It kind of looks like they're gonna make him like he's been framed. But then again, maybe he's just saying that he didn't do it, in the trailer. Um, I don't know. It's just I want to see more about that, and looking forward to seeing more about the backstory. And a lot of things that a lot of people have been talking about this is Jackie Earl Haley, and they don't like him. I really like him, and I'm excited to see how he's gonna do as Freddy. He did a great job in Watchmen as Rorschach. I love that movie, and that role was amazing. He also did a very good job in the original 70, like 4, 76, 76 Bad News Bears. He played Kelly, uh, supposed to be like the bad kid or whatever. But yeah, so he played in that one when he was a kid, and he did a good job in that role too. And he also has a movie coming out called Shutter Island. I think he just has a cameo in it, but that looks really good. Yeah, so he's getting more into the creepier roles, and Nightmare on Elm Street I think would be good. The only other one I heard before that was Billy Bob Thornton was rumored to be Freddy Krueger. That would have been interesting to see. I'm not sure if he could have done it though. He's usually in the more of the comedy roles. You know, but so Jackie Earle Haley, he could do a pretty good job. I know that they redid the face of Freddy instead of using the original thing Robert England had on his face or whatever mask or whatever. But yeah, so it took a whole different approach to the burn. And it doesn't really look like he's been burned. It looks like he's like a deformed, like a in Wrong Turn or Hills Have Eyes or something. Kind of looks like a creature out of that, but he's more of like a normal build. Like his body's more of a normal build. It's just his face is messed up. I heard that they weren't going to use the Christmas sweater, but I guess they decided to go with it anyway. Um, yeah. So yeah, so and there's a lot of scenes where it's like from the original. I think that they're going to change a lot of that. I think they just kind of put those scenes in the original to kind of grab the attention of everybody who's a fan of the Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Just to try to get them to go see it. Um, and I like they had the guy that played in Haunting in Connecticut. He played in Jennifer's Body. He plays Flash in Smallville, which is one of my favorite TV shows. But yeah, he's a really good actor, and I'm glad he's finally getting into do more films because he did a really good job in Haunting in Connecticut. He did a really good job in Jennifer's Body, and he does a good job in Smallville. And I'm really excited to see what he does in this one, what he brings to the new Nightmare on Elm Street movie. One thing I don't like is that freaking Platinum Dunes is producing it, which if you don't know, it's Michael Bay's company. He needs. I don't hate Michael Bay. I don't. I mean, he has some good ideas. He's done some good movies. I mean, I like the Transformer movies. I like I like Bad Boys. Armageddon, The Rock. He directed those, but he's just getting his hands on everything he can. Every new remake. Amityville Horror, Texas Chainsaw, Friday 13th, the Texas Chainsaw The Beginning. I know he got his hands on that one too. I mean, just I wish he'd leave it alone. I hope he doesn't get his hands on Scream 4 or the new Child's Play remake. I'd like to see something other than that. I mean, the only horror remake, like classic horror remake, I think that's really big is Rob Zombie's Halloween. He didn't produce that, and that's the best remake so far. But at least this Nightmare on Elm Street's kind of taking more of a kind of Halloween approach to how they show more of the backstory than the original did. I understand Friday the 13th really couldn't show more of a backstory since the first movie was pretty much a whole backstory for Jason. And Texas Chainsaw, they went back into the prequel to it and showed the backstory of Leatherface or whatever. But yeah. So I mean, it looks really good. This Nightmare on Elm Street trailer. I really don't want to wait till April to see it. I'd really like to see it before then, but whatever. But yeah, I do plan on going to see it in theaters, probably opening weekend or the weekend after that or something. And I think it's gonna be great personally. I think it's gonna be a really good movie, and I don't think I really have that many problems with it because it looks pretty good. I mean, his voice, people have talked about that, but you just heard like one or two lines, and I mean, it could, you could have just like heard it kind of out of context if that makes any sense. Where like you just heard one part of it, and then it's like if you hear him talk more, he'll sound creepier. If that makes any sense to anybody. But yeah, so I do think it'll be good, and I do plan on going to see it in theaters. So yeah, guys, that's my thoughts on the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. So thanks for watching.